Today we're going to be replacing the undercarriage bulbs in the Samsung microwave. The bulbs that are currently in here are the halogen bulbs. They're kind of dim. They're yellowish. They get extremely hot, and they're not energy friendly, guys. They're not. So we're going to replace them with these LED bulbs. I bought a set of 10. They're cheap. I'll put the link in the description box. All you're going to need is a small, really tiny flathead screwdriver, or if you don't got that, just a razor blade and a Phillips screwdriver. I believe these are 6000K LED bulbs. They come in the 3000K soft white, 4000K daylight, or the 6000K. These are bright white bulbs. Also, I just replaced this panel on this stove. If you guys need to go check out that video, I think it's awesome. The material was peeled, and I don't know if it's paint or whatever it is. It was flaking off, and it looked awful. So just replace that. Should go check that out. Okay, we're gonna do it before and then after. So we're gonna press this. That's how you look now. That's the high setting. That's the low. Yeah, and these bulbs get really hot. We're gonna put them on high and see how hot they get. We'll also measure temperature. So let me get my temperature gun. Let's turn them back on high. We'll leave them on for a little bit. You guys see the time is 12:28. So let's see how hot they get compared to the new bulbs. So we got the heat gun. Show you guys the beam. Let's put it right on there. And look at that. Even though it has the frost lens cover, we're still putting out some heat. It's gonna continue to climb. Slowly but surely. These bulbs get hot, so we're gonna measure that to the new bulbs, the energy saving bulbs. When these bulbs getting this hot, they're burning off a lot of energy, guys. Yeah, look at that, it's climbing. It haven't been even a minute yet, and it's climbing up. So it's probably gonna reach close to about 100 degrees if I leave them on for a while. They're on high too. Make sure I got that beam on there perfectly. So imagine if I just lower that cover and get the real temperature of the bulb itself. We're gonna do that, we're gonna see. Look at it, guys, it's climbing. So also, I'm gonna replace this guy. I'm gonna change that filter out too. But let's screw the lens down. Let's turn them off, and we're gonna screw the lens down to get another temperature reading. Okay, it's pretty much the same on both sides. We're gonna do the left side first. Just a Phillips screwdriver here. You can use a really small flat blade screwdriver, but we're gonna use something that probably everybody have in their household, which is a razor blade. Stick it here. Swing the door open, that's all we need. You guys can see the bulb in there. Let's zoom in some more. You guys can see the bulb. And it just pulls out. Like so. That's hot. So we're gonna put it back in and we're gonna get a temperature reading, guys. So let's get a temperature reading. That's on high. Look at that bulb, guys. Look at the numbers climbing. That bulb is consuming some energy, so let's replace it, guys, and we're gonna go from there. All right, we're gonna replace it now. So just gonna pull it out. Okay, guys, there's a problem with these particular bulbs. Although they have some that fit directly inside of these are just a cheap, kind of good quality LED bulb. They're cheap, but they're effective, and they're pretty good. I've used these quite a few times in other different applications. In this particular application, we have to shave this down some, because if you see how this bulb is made, it's like has a square bottom and it's flat. So this is, whereas this is curved around, there's just a circle. So we have to just take the razor blade. It really takes a second. If you want to get these particular bulbs, just take the razor blade, just go on an angle and shave some of the coating off. That's it. Both sides. That's all you want to do. Super easy and simple. Now that's going to fit in there perfectly. Whereas before, let me get another bulb and show you. Whereas before, this was hidden up against the socket, the white part of that socket, or the outlet. So now it's going to fit in there similar to this. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, the outlet is shaped rectangular, so the circle won't go in there. But if you just slightly alter the gel part of that bulb, it's only a protective coating for the LED. It's made out of silicone type substance, and it's just to protect the bulb, to make them last longer. And all you have to do is kind of alter it just a tiny bit. If you want that particular bulb, they're cheap. You get a 10-pack for less than 20 bucks, and they're efficient. So let's install one now. So this is the one with the circle. This is the how they come. So if I put this in here, it'll just fall out. Whereas the one we altered, the altered bulb, fits in there perfectly and snugly. You guys can see it. It's not going anywhere. So let's do I'm gonna do the other side, and we're gonna take a temperature reading, and we're gonna see how they look. So now let's reinstall it the way we removed it. Okay, we don't have to test it because I know it works. So I'm gonna do the other side, and we're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna test for heat as well as you know what? Let's test for heat just like we did. Well, we'll test for heat last. I'll open it back up. Let's just reinstall the other and see how it looks. We'll test for heat afterwards. Okay, we have both lights installed. Let's see how they look. Now, I'll put the before here now. And now here's the after. Oh, I like that. I like that. And with these, you still don't lose the features of the high and low. Let's go low. Oh, that still looks good. That looks good. So let me turn the kitchen light off. So I got the refrigerator light. The refrigerator's on, but the kitchen light is off. That is nice. So I can't see now. Let's turn it back on high. That's off. High. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice now, guys. I really like that. Now we're gonna do temperature reading. I go low with the lights off in the kitchen. Still looks really nice, and we're not burning no energy. So let's do a heat reading. So let's temperature gauge. We're gonna text for temperature. Both times they were on high. You guys can see the red beam. Let's follow the light. We're on the light. These temperatures are going to stay constant. We're hovering around 75 degrees. It's not going to get any hotter. So I'll pull the lens like I did before, as you guys can see me coming from off the light with the beam. It's pretty much the temperature. It's really cool. So now let's remove the lens. We're going to lower the lens and we're going to see. All right, final test, guys. There's the beam. And we're touching the light. So far from 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Huge difference, guys. Okay, guys, let's wrap things up for this video. Hope you found this video helpful, guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys be notified when I upload new content. Terrence, and I'm out.